Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Rudy Gobert.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. They've got Isaiah Joe, Walker out there with Nikola Jokic, and it's Holmes in at the 4 slot. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Darius Garland, then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's the Cobra in at the 2. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here we go. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
I love what we've seen so far from MP in terms of his tenacity on the glass. Last game we did together, he was out there muscling his way into position, boxing out, anticipating, and securing the critical rebounds right from the tip through the final buzzer.
And the basket by Joe.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mobley passes to the Cobra. Holmes against Mobley. Here's the Cobra. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jones. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. And just over a minute played here to start the game. The Cobra passes to Mobley. To the inside, Mitchell. Oh, nice D from Walker.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Holmes. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Jones, no good with a layup. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Allen. Here's the Cobra. Jacks up a 3. Walker pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jones misses.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The first one falls, and the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Now Jones gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Jones. Here's Jokic. And he buries his first look.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Here's the Cobra. Give him 8 points now. And that one drops.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Jones finds Holmes. Here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Allen. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Jokic. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
Jokic, so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Here's the Cobra. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Now here's Jones. He's scoreless. Pass to Holmes. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Jones with the ball to the wing on the left. Brown. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Brown's got 7 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Cleveland, Brown's shot is good.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's the Cobra. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the shot goes.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Holmes. Now here's Walker. Walker. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The Cobra passes to Mobley. Here's the Cobra. And Holmes pulls it down. 20 seconds left to play in the first. On the wing, Jones. Count the basket.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland on top, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted areas.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Christian Brown out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Bates in at the small forward position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Now here's Mobley to the left side wing, to the paint. Here's the Cobra. There's the block. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Gobert, guarded by Capella. Gordon outside. Joe, the pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. The three is up. Joe misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Miller's checked in for the Nuggets. Nuggets trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Mitchell streaking to the finish.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Pass to Gobert. Unloads from 13. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Gobert. Holmes comes in for Gordon, and Conley subbed in for Miller. Here's Garland. He's got 5. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Inside, here's the Cobra. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 7. Out left to the wing. From deep, Conley. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Reeves is checked in for Conley. Here's Brown. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Deflected. Here's the Cobra. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. The Cobra's got 23.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Down low. Here's Brown. Pass to Bates. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
In that game against the Trailblazers, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Walker, he's checked in for Denver. Jones comes in for Reeves. Here's the Cobra. Tries again. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Joe's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's the Cobra. Give him 23. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They double-team Walker. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Jones. Holmes with it. Allen defending. Back to Jones. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell, the pass to the Cobra. And the shot goes in. The Cobra's got 25 points in the game.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Outside Walker. 1:27 left to play in the first half. The wide open shot is on the money. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that one's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Jokic. Left side Joe. Stolen by Mitchell. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. The Cobra can't hit.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Jones feels it out. There's the drive. Oh, a special move before that shot.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Jokic finds Walker from the arc. And there. Jokic on the assist by Walker. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Count it.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Cavaliers on top, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Jones with the ball for the Nuggets. 4-point game. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's the Cobra in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Launches it. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Walker passes to Jokic. Three-pointer Holmes. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the layup is good. The Cobra's got 31.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Steps back. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Garland. And here's Jokic. He's got 5. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The Cobra's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Joe. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Holmes, no good.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Joe. The Cobra can't hit.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Shoots from 12. And again, it's Denver missing.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.